Hello, today I'm going to introduce to you my app called Game Buddy. This idea came into my mind when I realized there was a problem for me and other gamers. The problem would be some people getting onto the computer ready to play a certain game, but either none of their friends have it or nobody wants to play it at the current moment. And the problem I'm trying to solve is helping people find others who will want to play the same game and at the same time with them, while knowing the same language. Some of the constraints that I had to consider were the language barrier, where people would talk in different languages, the time, because of different time zones, and the final last one is the game to play, because usually people have different choices, and some want to play this game and some want to play the other game. The way that I'm gonna know that my app is successful is by having at least 1,000 downloads. That will let me know that people around the world have the same problem as I do, and this app actually helps them out. The way I decided to solve this problem is by creating a survey, which will ask you a few questions by determining your language, the game you want to play, and the time you're able to play. Let me give you a short summary of how my app works. First, you give your Steam username. This lets the app identify who you are. Steam is a program where you can buy games, find friends, and do many more things. Then, you check out the language that you know, or at least speak. For example, we can go for English. Then, you choose what games you want to play, PUBG or Robocraft. Finally, you just give the time you're going to be starting to play. For example, you can do it at 7:30. At last, the app will give you an output. It will give you a few usernames who play the same game at the same time and know the same language. Then you just add them to your friends and maybe play sometime later. Also, all the data you put in or someone else puts in is stored, so people could find each other and you could find somebody else in the future. This app can be dedicated to anybody, a boy or a girl, somebody who's older than you, or somebody who's younger. It is all up to them and to you who do you want to play with, because everybody's different and some people are nicer than you think. The number one tip that my peer gave to me was adding the language option for my app, because it was not originally planned to do so, and the app only consisted of having two options, the game you want to play and the time. But when I heard the tip, I realized that many people cannot play on the same team because they do not know the same language. So once I added the language option in there, the app looked even better, which now let gamers find the ones who know the same language. This was a presentation of my app called Game Buddy. I hope it will become a success someday. Thank you for listening and have a great day.